Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Keelan and I like to make videos about our lifestyle and budgeting and what the things we do as a family, like our travels and little adventures and just like art projects I'm working on, and yeah, like just thoughts that I have on subjects as it kind of crops up. This morning I managed to resist the urge to go for coffee when my kids went to school, and I walked the dog and came home and made myself a latte instead. And I'm realizing there are benefits to having like coffee at home instead of out and about, because I'm not worried about like people that don't like dogs being irritated by his presence. And I'm also like, I would never, when I go for coffee on my own, get a snack because like I'm trying to save money. So I'd usually get a latte, but because I'm at home and I already have like baked treats about, I'm having like a jam tart, and like I guess that could be a bad thing in a way too, but it's just like it feels like more of a treat. And then I lit my candle, and after this video I'm probably going to put some music on, and you can kind of create your own atmosphere. And yeah, I walked the dog and it was really rainy. It's gloomy and like dark and rainy in Northern Ireland today, and it wasn't too heavy when we were walking. I just wore a hood and I brought my headphones and listened to an audiobook. I started listening to Wilkie Collins' The Moonstone, and I think I read it about 15 years ago, but I can't remember what happens. And I found it on Libby, the library app, and if you don't know about it, you can get free audiobooks to listen to on there, and they have quite a lot. So I'm going to try and get in the habit of doing that, because recently in the background, while I've been doing other things, I have been like listening to YouTube, but then I feel like it gets me in a trap of constantly going back to my phone to put on like a new video when it ends, and I just want to get away from using my phone as much during the day, because I just think it has an effect on my mood. And I want to actually get more reading done this week, because usually at the weekend I would take the girls to the library and we get loads of new books and chat to the librarians, and it's nice. But we didn't go this weekend because I hadn't finished one book since the last visit, and I don't really think that they had been reading much either. So yeah, I want to try and finish this book. I want to finish it today, but I don't know if that's aiming for too much because I'm only about less than halfway through, but I really like it so far. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Yeah, and it's not really what I thought it was gonna be like. It's better actually. And it's about like two gamers who create their own games and their friendship and all the different like phases of it and how they stay friends their lives, like whole lives, well, from what I know so far. So I'm gonna read that, and I just need to get like housework and stuff done first. I'm cooking some pinto beans in the slow cooker, and I think I'm gonna try and make chili, even though my kids will complain about that because our food shopping isn't coming till tonight after dinner, and we're at that stage where it's kind of like getting down to the basics, and I'm just trying to be creative with what I make instead of going out and buying something. And yeah, I kind of find with like my kids always complain about chili, but if you pair it with things that they like, it's not as bad. Like my daughter loves rice, and then they love cheese obviously, and they love tortilla chips, and they love tortillas as well. And you can also make your own tortilla chips. Like if you don't have them, you just cut up like wraps and brush them with oil and put them in the oven. So I do that quite a lot. And yeah, I just need to try to make it look more appealing to them so they actually eat something. Yeah, and as I'm sitting here, I'm kind of just looking out the window because I have bird feeders outside, and since we've moved here like a year ago, there's been so many birds in our garden. Like it's really strange. It's like some sort of wildlife sanctuary place, because in our last house I never really saw any birds, or if I did it was like one or two, but they eat all the fat balls in like a day here. It's crazy. I'm kind of following on from my last video. I was talking about starting a no-buy, and I was trying to like have a low buy sort of weekend. I did spend money on Saturday because we went to a free screening of like a Pokemon movie. It was the Miners Club for like a local cinema, and it's a charity, so the tickets are free, but I got popcorn and drinks there because it's a charity and it relies on like sales at the counter and donations, and I just feel kind of bad because we've been quite a few times and I've brought our own snacks and then they're not getting the money from that, and I don't feel bad about doing that in like a bigger cinema because I think it's like a rip-off to have to pay like £30 for all of us to see one movie anyway, but I sort of feel bad about it if it's a local charity because they need the money from that. And while I was there I booked for the girls to go to like a Halloween event that they have on at the end of October, and yeah, it's crazy, it's October tomorrow, but anyway, I am getting ready to start a no buy month for October because I want to like ease myself into it, because a no buy year to me right now sounds quite intimidating. I know that like I'm probably building it up in my head to be worse than it is, and I just need to get clear on the rules I'm setting for myself, like make it easier to make decisions basically day to day. And yeah, like there's so many birds outside, sorry, it's kind of distracting. Yesterday I had a no buy day and I felt like it's easier because it's a Sunday to do that, because I kind of think of it more as like a family visit day and like time to do stuff around the house. Before we went to see my parents, we took the dog to Rowan, which is a National Trust place, and went for a long walk, and it was so pretty. Like I'll put in photos and clips of the flowers that we saw when we were there. Brought snacks with us, so I brought like tea and drinks for the girls and jam tarts that I made, and we just like sat at a picnic table and had it, and it was just as nice. Like it was a really dry morning. So we went to see my parents after that, and then later in the day we just came home and I was cooking dinner and baking, and I just didn't think about spending money at all yesterday. It's kind of different when the girls are in school because it feels like there's more of an opportunity for it, but I didn't go for coffee this morning and came straight home, and I'm not planning on going to any shops because I don't need to. I've always thought of thrifting as a hobby, and it still is and can be. I think it's just that I need to do it in a more measured way. Like I don't need to just do it because I'm bored or because I'm like, I don't know, I get like the urge to do it. Like instead it could be more like a treat that's reserved for certain times, or if I actually need stuff, I can go and see if I can find it there first, because I've been watching so many videos about the environment and realising that like shopping secondhand is a good thing to do for the environment rather than always going and buying new. And I'm realising how much I'm influenced by ads too, because even if they're just things that pop up on Instagram or like YouTube or like Facebook, it is clever and gets things that you're interested in. So it's not like just random ads for things that might appeal to like the masses but don't appeal to me. And I'm actually thinking about deleting all of the like social media apps off my phone because I don't feel like anything good comes from them really. Like I don't know, I never use Instagram. I will go on Facebook sometimes, but I feel like it's all ads and a lot of it's just like stuff I don't want to see. I don't actually have TikTok, and I don't have like, I don't even know if there's anything else. If you can hear licking in the background, it's my dog, by the way. And I just don't feel like it brings anything good to my life, and I don't want to feel tempted either to buy things. I just want to like take the time this month to like think about what's really important, and I do know what's important. Like, I've always known, for example, that cooking and baking makes me really happy. Spending time with people that I care about makes me happy. Being outside in nature, and yeah, I love walking my dog, and I love seeing the seasonal changes. I love like taking the time to appreciate the things that I already have at home. Like, I'm trying to practice kind of being grateful on purpose for things that I have that I really love. Like, my boyfriend got me this hoodie, and it's like floor length, and it's so like fluffy, and it's the most comfortable thing I've ever worn. And it has avocados on it too, which is like a benefit. But I just love wearing it, and I think I can't see myself ever getting rid of it. Like, I would just keep fixing it if it ever ripped and stuff like that, which I do with clothes anyway. But I'm just trying to think, like, I don't always need something more. Like, I have everything I need here, and if like I do need anything in the future, hopefully like I can look for it in a more conscious way. I don't like doing the whole one-click purchase on Amazon, and I've had Prime for a long time, and it's too easy to buy things on it. Like, yeah, it is convenient and it's helpful if you need something last minute, but you just can get into a habit of ordering something like every day just because it's easy. So I want to stop doing that and actually think through things that I buy and if I actually need them, and realize too that anything I bring into my house is going to become clutter, and is it worth it, and what do I need to get rid of to make room for new things. So yeah, I just want to be more aware of what I'm doing and focus on the like simple things in life that make you happy instead, and that are actually fulfilling, instead of just giving you like a rush of adrenaline and then, or is it dopamine? I think it's dopamine, and then it's gone. And yeah, I just want to like value what I have and kind of center our life around home, which I think I have been doing a lot more in the last year since we moved. But I want to like take my time over things and not always be rushing around. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. So I will keep you updated with how I get on with the no spend October, and then hopefully I can try and do a no buy next year. Or so I actually wondered, should I start not in January? I think starting in January kind of puts pressure on you in the same way New Year's resolutions do, and in a way it might make me more likely to fail. So I might try to start it at a random time of the year instead. But I'll keep you updated, and I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Bye.